Good afternoon, uh, dear media channels, press conference, to the all press companies, press channels, and my respected viewers, United States, United Nations, OIC, Voice of America, help us, save us, Chinese security, even abroad, chasing, spying, trying to take back their criminal war crimes evidences as they killed my friend mother and our freedom. So this is the fourth episode. uh, I give you the evidences. At that time, in desperation, my mother and I moved to Malaysia in late May 2008, hoping to report our grievances to the central government through the embassy. Unfortunately, our efforts at the Chinese embassy in Malaysia were fruitless despite multiple visits. At the time, with language barriers and financial difficulties, my mother resorted to self-harm in front of U.S. embassy in Malaysia on June 12, 2008, seeking help from the U.S. government, U.S. government, State Department, human rights officer, and embassy staff provided immediate assistance, band, bandaged her wounds, and arranged for her to receive medical treatment at the best hospital in Malaysia. On June 17, Tianjin Guiming, the director of Tianjin Municipal Government Foreign Affairs officer, visited my mother at the hospital and extended apologies on behalf of the government. He also brought fruits and flowers. On June 18, a delegation led by Yang Shukui, the executive deputy district chief of Hexi department, Tianjin, consisted of over 20 people, including Tianjin Guiming, spent 8 hours negotiation with us and treating us to meals. We reached the following agreements. The Guiming apologized on behalf of the Tianjin municipal government. The Hexi district government would provide us with the economic compensation, a total of approximately 1 million US dollar. The government would restore our reputation. The case, the cause of my father's death would be investigated, will be investigated through legal procedure. The negotiation took place from 11 a.m. on June 18 to 7 p.m. to the same day. After the negotiation, they transport me back to the University Malaya Medical Center, in Malaysia by van. However, within 10 minutes after arrival at the hospital, a group of Malaysian Chinese police officers entered the psychiatric ward where my mother was temporarily housed of care protection. Under the order of Xu Chenghua, the director of the Kuala Lumpur Police Department, they demanded our passport, forcibly searched my mother when she refused, and took her handbag, which contained our ID cards, household registration booklets, passports, and Hong Kong and Macau travel permits. Subsequently, they brought my mother and me to the Malaysian Ministry of Civil Affairs. I asked them why they were doing this, and a Malaysian Chinese police officer replied that our passports had been cancelled by the Chinese embassy and therefore our visas were void. He showed us the documents from the Chinese embassy which indicate that our passports were cancelled at 3 p.m. on June 18, 2008. The documents also mentioned that there were 8 Chinese public security officers waiting for us at the airports and warned that we might face unforeseen circumstances if we return to China. This was done in coordination with Xu Chenghua, the director, and Cheng Yonghua, Chinese ambassador. Subsequently, they took us to the airport, attempting to use the connection of Malaysian Chinese nationals to put us on a flight forcibly. Unbeknownst to us, the action of Tianjin government officials and the key personnel from the Chinese embassy in Malaysia, colluding with Malaysian police, had already been anticipated by some righteous individuals who promptly informed the Malaysian cabinet, ensuring our safety. Ministers around around 10 p.m. on June 18, 2008, Malaysian, in second upon, of course, I will tell you, please.